Oh, go ahead. Right. Yeah. Might as well. Something relaxing. Yeah, definitely. Or, anything and everything. The only thing I don't want to talk about is politics and religion. Yeah, those are like the two touchy subjects that you can't really talk about with anybody. Exactly. I don't watch the news. Right. We can't because of Thanksgiving. Xfinity. Yeah. Well, sauerkraut. I was thinking more of like a dump. Honestly, I've never had sauerkraut. Um, I mean, I don't know. Cabbage? No. All right, starting it off with technical difficulties. um, fantastic. I have no idea why. End it, delete it, start over. No. Yes. Yeah, I got this. I have been. I don't understand why it's not capturing your audio when it was earlier. Like, it makes no sense. Let's see. Will that work? Go ahead, say something.
Saying something, technical difficulties.
Oh, that was not it. Hmm. All right. I got an idea. Go ahead, say something. Oh, wow. Come on. It worked earlier too. Exactly, and it worked. And I don't understand why it's not working now. Mm, why does this always have to happen? Can't stand this. Well, everything was good until we started going live. Hmm. Uh, uh, Mm-hmm. This is literally so stupid. Mm-hmm. It don't even matter. Man, dude, why? It works every other time. Try what now? No, it's gonna be my end. Mm-hmm. I'm at a loss. This is ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. And it's always because I don't change anything, but it still messes up. I don't. Maybe if I do this. Go ahead. Highly doubt it. My god, dude. Why? Why? Um. Alright, go ahead, say something this time. Nope. Alright, how about now? How about not? Alright, Alright, well, scrap the whole idea. This is ridiculous. Alright, how about now?
I'm still here.
You're still here?
I'm still here.
I think I fixed it.
I hope so.
Yep, I think I got it. Let's double check.
Yeah, you got it. Yep. Nice. Look at us. Or look at you. Fixing stuff on the spot.
Yeah.
Stupid technical difficulties.
Don't tell me about it.
So anyway, where was I? Sauerkraut, right?
Sauerkraut and cabbage, I think?
Ah, dude. I can't believe you've never had cabbage.
Yeah, I've never had sauerkraut or cabbage.
See, I think sauerkraut is just like not what do I want to say, fermented cabbage. I don't think fermented is the right word,
Fermented cabbage.
but it's like old sauerkraut. I think not old sauerkraut, old cabbage. I don't know. It's soaked in some sort of juice.
Honestly, it all sounds gross.
It is. Trust me. Apparently, it's so good on brats. No, sauerkraut is good in the trash when you're not eating it.
Good in the trash when you're not eating it.
Yes, that's the only time it's good.
Sounds like Xfinity.
Right, pretty much. There's another topic, Xfinity. All right.
Should we talk about it?
I don't know because we might get too heated over Xfinity. They might maybe just by some chance they click on this podcast and they're like, oh no,
It'd be the
shut down the internet.
perfect time for him. Let him come in and hear what I have to say.
Right. I don't know. We could probably talk about it for a little bit.
Or we could talk
It's
about
just
how Hulu are thieves.
Hulu.
Hulu, yep.
What happened with Hulu?
So back in August, I canceled our subscription because I was getting it from Spotify for free.
Okay.
So they kept taking money out of my account. Hulu.
Okay.
And even with having Spotify promotional deal where I get, if I have premium, I have Hulu for free. Still, you get ads, but I mean, it's Hulu for free.
Right.
Well, Hulu kept taking money out of the account even after it was canceled. So I kept trying to get a hold of them. I was like, hey, you guys are taking money out and the subscription's canceled. Why? Oh, well, let me look at that for you, sir. Okay. They take forever to respond. And every time I would talk to them, they'd be like, oh, well, there's nothing I can do on my end. Since you linked your Spotify account to your Hulu, there's nothing we can do. We can't see the transactions and all that. Like,
Look at my phone, motherfuckers.
aren't you guys the ones taking money from me?
Yeah, right. It's not a ghost. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna say Hulu did it. I'm gonna take it.
Right. And like, so I went to Spotify. I was like, hey, Hulu's saying there's nothing they can do. What do you guys have to say? They ended up saying, oh, well, we don't see Hulu transactions over here. So I was like, oh. So it's going to be one of those go ask your dad. No, go ask your mom. Go ask your dad type situations.
See, and that's like why I don't get why they can't do anything about that. They have the technology. I feel like they just don't want to half the time because they're getting money anyways.
Exactly.
So why would they try to stop it?
I don't know, man. It just big corporations like that suck because it's all about money.
It is that's all it is for them. Now, were you emailing them or did you actually call them?
No, it was like live chat.
Oh, you should probably try to call them. That might be even more.
I mean, it's taken care of now, but it's the whole principle of you should look after your customers.
Right.
No matter how big you are,
Yeah, I mean, because word goes a long way.
Exactly.
Go to the Better Business Bureau. That'll teach them.
Right. Get after it. Pitter patter.
Right. Bitter batter, get after her. See, that just floors me. Like, why? Isn't Hulu like $10 or something like that?
I think so.
Whatever it is, it's all overpriced, anyways.
Right, and they don't even have that great of stuff to watch. Honestly.
Yeah, they should make Netflix and Hulu mixed. That way you can like watch stuff.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Ah.
Reasoning is, sorry. The whole thing I don't want from that is because Netflix doesn't give you ads, and you pay a single price each month. Where Hulu, it's like, oh, well, you have these different packages, and you can go and have ads, or you can buy HBO for it. You can buy this, you can buy that. It's just them trying to get more money out of it, and it's unreasonable. So you end up paying maybe $30 a month for HBO, Hulu without ads and all that. When realistically, you could just go buy cable for less price.
Nah, I think cable's a lot more expensive nowadays. I think it's
Mm,
like $100 something.
no.
I don't know because I heard a lot of people. Well, it's like getting that Fire Stick or whatever.
Yeah,
I heard a lot of people are getting that because it saves you a lot more money than getting
it does.
cable. So and that's itself is like what, $30,
I think it's like $80.
40 maybe. Oh, the Fire Stick.
Yeah.
I think it's like 40.
No, I think they're 80.
Let's do a fact check real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. You can get one from Amazon for $40.
Yep,
I thought I saw them at Best Buy for like $80.
that might be for the Cube.
It might come with all
Which
the doodads.
What's the difference? What's the difference between the Cube and the Fire Stick? Don't they all do the same?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't have a Fire Stick, so I couldn't tell you. I thought about getting one, but I mean, I've already got a smart TV, and that's really all you need.
Yeah, I mean,
And you could eventually get everything you need on it, you know?
yeah, smart TVs, man, they come a long way.
Yeah. They actually have. Man, though. That.
What?
That 8K TV, though, man.
Oh, for what? 5,000 or whatever it
Yeah,
was for the 65.
$5,000. Here,
Crisp. Crisp
let me
picture. Like you couldn't. What's going to be next after? Why did they skip
hang on.
5, 6, and 7?
Honestly, I don't know.
Like, what was so special about the 8K that they were like, oh, we're gonna skip 5, 6, and 7?
See if I can find that that $60,000 TV.
Wasn't that an 8K?
Yep. Oh. All right, I'm gonna put this up on the stream, but this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
What?
It's not one to come up. Why? So Sony has an 8K LED TV. It's a smart TV for $70,000.
Good. Why?
$70,000.
What could possibly be in that TV? Honestly, better be made of diamonds, and it has platinum, and it makes you a freaking burrito all at the same time while you're watching.
I don't know why it's not one to show up. But this is ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. That's not it.
Like, there's no way
All right, well,
that a TV would even be remotely close to $80,000.
right. $80,000, dude. Could you imagine going and buying a TV? So you go to Best Buy. Like, oh yeah, I want the $80,000 TV. Why would you? You would have to have so much money just to walk out of there with an $80,000 TV.
Dude, could you imagine going home? Say you're married. You're like, hey, babe, I went to Best Buy today. Yeah, what'd you get? I just sold our family for this 8K 55-inch TV. What? $80,000. I mean, dude, could you imagine that argument? I think that would be an instant funeral cost right there.
Right. What does the average funeral cost? Isn't it like 5 to 10,000?
Dude, it's fucking ridiculous to get buried. If I right now I can't even afford to die. Like how messed up is that? You can't even afford to die? I thought dying was free. No, it's like $15,000.
Nothing's free, man. Are you crazy?
It's like 15,000. You know, if it costs $15,000, man, just throw me in the river. Let
Well,
let whatever eats me. I don't care. Blow me up. Go put me on with a bang.
you put me on the bang.
Don't put me in an $8,000 box just for some kid in 2770 to unbury me and be like, ugh, what is this creature? Like it's pointless.
Right.
We don't need a $20,000 box to be like, oh well,
Yeah, he's dead.
he's gone. No, put me in a trash bag. Say goodbye. Float me away with a couple Twinkies, and I'll be all right. You really want me that bad? Put me into one of those. Taxidize me. Taxiderm.
Taxiderm.
Yeah, taxidermy. Well, you want me as a statue? Hey, I'll stay a statue. Want me to flip people off as soon as they walk in your house? I'm totally down with that.
So it's
I
kind
think
of
that's a
funny.
lot.
It's kind of funny you bring that up because my mom, way back when I was younger, was always talking about how she wanted to be cremated. And we would always mess with her. We're like, no, we're going to get you stuffed and put you in the corner and hold everybody's coats when they walk in.
That would be. I would literally shit myself if I walked into somebody's house and their dead mom or grandma is standing at the door with a sign that says, "May I take your coat?" No, I'm leaving. I'm not going to stay here. I don't want your grandma to watch me eat my spaghetti and Alfredo pasta. I don't know how I would respond to that. I might honestly, I might never talk to anybody again.
May I take your coat, sir?
Right. No, grandma, get out of here. You've been dead for 10 years. Change your clothes every once in a while. I mean, how would you have to take care of that? Wouldn't that be kind of weird?
Honestly,
Like, what would you do? Like, would you have to change clothes? Like, hey,
you would probably just have to dust them off.
your grandma's been in those clothes for 15 years. You think about changing her? Like, that'd be kind of gross, honestly, to think about. I don't even know why I thought of that. That's so bad. Like,
I
what?
I don't know, man. It's one of those weird topics. It's like you do really want to talk about it, but you don't want to seem weird about it.
Yeah, it's
It's like what do you say in that kind of situation?
do I think death though, honestly, is the hardest thing to talk about. Like
It
when
really is.
my mom was in town, she goes, "You know, I want to be cremated when I died, or when she dies." I was like, "Mom, I don't want to talk about that. You got a whole life ahead of you still." It's like, as a kid or a son or whatever, you do not want to hear your parents talk about death. I can't even handle a goldfish dying half the time, and now I got to think about my mom dying. Oh no, get out of here. We'll talk about that when you're gone. Maybe I'll just throw you in a trash bag, push you over, save me money too. They live out in the middle of nowhere. She even said that. She was like, "You just put me in a creek, no one would know. Critters would get to them." Hey,
Put me in a crick.
but like, maybe I should go in the funeral business.
Dude,
They'd
honestly,
have to make so much money.
they don't look like they do, but they probably do.
So what do you do for a living? I put people in the ground. What? Yeah.
What are you, a
Hey,
hitman?
I mean, I can be. Got enough money for it?
Yeah,
Hitman. Do you think
putting
with it
people
being
on the
the
ground.
roaring 20s now, people are going to try to bring Hitman back?
Uh
Going to try to live like back in 1920?
People already try to do and it doesn't work out.
Because people are stupid.
Honestly, people are really stupid.
Like, unless you're listening to the Red Dragon podcast, then you're the smartest person alive. But
Right.
if you're not, what are you doing? Share it. Come on.
Come on now.
Like, you think this idea just happened overnight? No. Happened the other night. And that's still mind blowing. Speaking of getting thrown in water. My biggest fear is getting left out in the middle of the ocean. Just nobody around.
Honestly,
On
that's
a
probably
raft.
everybody's biggest fear
Like, what?
because you don't know where you're at. You
Oh,
don't
dude.
know what's underneath you.
And you can't see underneath you because 30 feet down is pitch black.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those things. That's
think-
why I don't like the ocean.
I think everybody has that fear, though.
I don't
To
know.
be fair.
Look at scuba divers. See, I don't mind the ocean if I can touch. I can go a little bit deep where I can't touch. But if it involves the ocean, that's a no-go for me. Lakes, I'm all good. I'll jump in. I don't care if they're snapping turtles or whatever. But just knowing the fact that 5 miles beneath you, there's some unknown horrendous lake monster probably that's not even been discovered for 20 million years.
Talk about the water chupacabra.
Yeah, that big fish is what they call it. It's the Bigfoot of the ocean.
The big fish.
The big fish. Dude, could you imagine if Bigfoot and a fish had an offspring?
Bigfoot and a fish?
Yeah, like a giant, like, frickin' fish from like 15 million years ago. You know those really big ones?
Yeah.
Dude, that's scary. I think I might create that. I'm gonna go capture Bigfoot, make a time traveler.
Ain't
Go
you
get a
talking
big
about like
fish.
a whale, though?
I mean, or that whale. It could be present day. Hey,
Are you, wait, 15-foot fish, right?
didn't it? Yeah, it was. Oh, what was it called? I don't even know what it's called, and I'm not even gonna act like I know it. Um. Ba, 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 ba. I couldn't even describe it to you. It was an ugly motherfucker. I know that. It was ugly.
Were you talking about like the dinosaur ages?
Yeah. It was like a giant. It had like little nubs, is what I could call it. I think.
Little
Was it
nubs.
nubs? Whatever. It's past my comprehensive stage now. I don't even know what to say about that.
So Dustin in chat wants to know when we're gonna get feisty.
Feisty, Dustin. I might be it for episode 2.
Yeah, you'll have to come back and see what's
Yeah,
up.
you're gonna have to tune in next Sunday. I mean, we don't know.
Yeah, it's
Feisty.
gonna be.
I mean, I can get feisty. I can get some feisty Tostino pizza rolls, tacos. You change a couple letters. That's fiesta. I mean, you throw a fiesta.
So back on the fish topic, Jane in
Okay.
chat says Lake Claire in Huntington has large enough fish to swallow a manhole with zero problems.
Huh? Say that one more time.
Lake Claire in Huntington has large enough fish to swallow man with zero problems.
That's a catfish, dude. That's no. I could you imagine
He said, "Could you imagine?"
swimming and this giant catfish just comes up and swallows you whole? Like, imagine being alive for that next 5 minutes and a fish. Like, do you tweet that? What if you have your phone? Hey guys, and a catfish.
Why would you have your phone in
soon.
the water?
Dude, you don't watch. People have their phones everywhere. It's 2020.
True.
I see that other chat, Alex. Could you imagine frying that fish up, though? Dude, and frying that fish up with a person in it? What if? Like, you caught this big old fish, and it's like wanted.
Right.
Like, all right, I'm gonna cut it up. And just a 24-year-old man falls out. Like, what do you do? Do you call the cops? Because now you're gonna look like you murdered somebody.
Man
Nah,
falls out of
I
the
swear.
man falls out of the belly of the fish, and you're just holding him
Yeah.
like a baby.
Oh no, it wasn't me. It was the fish that ate him. Likely story. Yeah, you're going to jail for life. No, I can't. Dude, honestly, I might put that fish back. Turducken. Turducken? Is that what you're trying to get at? It's like a turducken, but with a catfish. Dude,
Wouldn't that be a costume?
You could.
You just have you're just out there fishing and you see this fake fish just jump out of the water. So you catch it, cut it open, and there's like a dude inside with like a little setup. Just like he's got a bed in it, and
He's like a little
he's like living in the costume.
what's the little people off of Charlie and Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka?
Oompa
Oompa
Loompas.
Loompas. Yeah. Imagine just a little Oompa Loompa controlling the fish. An 18-foot freaking alligator gar. I don't know if I can go in the lakes anymore, especially in where was that? Huntington.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Huntington with all the weird stuff you guys got going on over there.
Right.
But like, man, what kind of fish is it?
What fish? Oh, in Huntington?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
dude,
Wonder if
it has to be a giant grouper, whatever that thing is in the ocean. It has to be freshwater grouper.
dude, it's a
That's what I'm
shark.
gonna call it,
It has to be a shark.
dude. It could be just in the middle of Indiana. Dude, that would be some scary ass crap. Just a giant shark in a lake. Well, technically, bull sharks can, because can't they swim in freshwater?
I know there is a shark that can.
I'm pretty sure it's a
I
bull
don't
bull shark.
remember. I don't remember if it's a bull shark or not.
Let us know in the comments, guys, if you guys know.
Did somebody fact check
Um,
that?
A channel cat weighing over 50 pounds was caught down on the river behind the old Hot and Now Burger. Dude, that is a big cat. Like, oh my, 50 pounds? Speaking of catfish, man, have you ever wanted to try noodling?
I have not.
Do you know what noodling is?
Are you crazy, man? Yes, I know what noodling is.
Well, you didn't know what sauerkraut was, so
I knew what sauerkraut was. I just had never tried it.
I've always
there's
wanted
a
to try
difference.
it. I've wanted to try noodling, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go down south where I can go out with a bang if anything bad happens. Like the
What?
fear of putting your arm in a hole.
Don't catfish have teeth?
No, they don't have teeth. That's a piranha. I ain't trying to catch a piranha. Fuck out of here. But no,
I thought
putting. No, I don't think they have.
I think-
if they do, they're very very tiny. I don't think they have teeth.
right. They're not like razor sharp, but
the adrenaline that would go through your head of putting your arm or foot, whatever, in a hole, not knowing what's in there, snapping turtles, snakes, Bigfoot, another human, who knows? And then having an animal chomp down on your arm.
because you have to reach down, and when they bite down, you have to grab their.
And then putting your hand through their gills. What?
Yeah, you have to grab their gills or something like that. How would you do that with a foot, though?
I don't know. I guess you just better tell the catfish to hold on for dear life because you're coming out of this hole.
Channel catfish have small teeth, enough to break the skin and draw blood. You definitely feel the pain.
Oh, well, that answers
yeah.
that question.
See, I thought they had teeth.
But I don't know. The South they're just some crazy people down there. I mean, I'd try it. I might do it up here. I don't think we have big enough catfish though, because if I want to do it, I'm gonna go all out. I mean, yeah, you probably could.
I mean, you could probably get some small ones to practice, you know? Not like take it down in the water.
Go to the PetSmart and be like, hey, I need some of your guys' catfish. I'm gonna practice noodling. Stick your finger in there and try to hook them. Hey, size, you got to start out small. You don't know what's in the waters.
Right. How much of the water is undiscovered? Is it like 50%, I think?
Like on the planet?
Yeah.
Isn't all water discovered? Or would it just be a giant hole in the earth?
I'm talking like
Oh, like people exploring the water.
Yeah, like how much
I
of it
thought.
is
I mean,
undiscovered?
I could go on Google Earth right now and discover 15 million miles of it if you want me to.
No, 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 no,
Hey,
no, no.
boom, it's discovered.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
like underwater,
Yeah,
like
there's
the
a lot of water,
oceans, the
dude.
oceans.
Oh, man, I don't know. It another fact check. Where someone would have to know.
Whole.
There's just so much water. I don't know.
So, get this: just 5% of Earth's oceans have been explored and charted.
Dude, could you imagine
Five
what's living in
percent.
the other 95%? You don't know. We could have 15 million new species out there.
Five
Big fish could
percent.
be out there. Dude, 5%? That's nuts. 5% of the world. And isn't it like 75% of the world water already?
I think so.
I think that's what it is. I don't know, dude. It's been a long time since I've been in almost said geography. That shows my skill level.
Would it? Would it still be geography?
Well, yeah, it has to do with what's it called? The planet,
I don't.
wouldn't it?
I'm
I
not sure
would
on
think
that
so.
one. Stay
I
in
mean,
school,
I don't.
kids.
Yeah, right. Don't be like us. Actually pay attention in school, please. Graduate, become doctors. But man,
Yeah, that's ridiculous. So 5%.
5% of the world is undiscovered. How much land is undiscovered then? Or is it all discovered?
I would assume that it's all discovered because we don't really need technology to go to different locations.
Antarctica. You gonna walk there in your summer shorts?
Well, I mean that's a little different. I'm talking you don't need a submarine to get to the top of a mountain.
Wouldn't that be awesome though? Hey,
What?
hop in my submarine. We're going to the top of the mountain. What? How much LSD would you have to take in order for that to happen?
I don't think you'd have to have LSD for that one.
I guess it'd make it more fun.
Hey, some of these crackheads could probably do it for free, man.
You're probably right. Speaking of crackheads, dude, I swore when I went to the ice rink today, I thought I saw a crackhead trying to skate.
Really?
Yeah, it was the funniest thing ever. Maybe he was just first time, but he looked like he's been doing meth for about 10 years, and his name is Earl.
He told you his name?
No, I'm just guessing.
Oh, nice.
Earl just has a weird.
So you just assumed his name?
Yes, that's where I'm going. I'm gonna start doing that all year this year. I'm just gonna start assuming people's names. You look like a Tyler. No, I'm Mark. Well, what's the difference?
I'm gonna call you Tyler.
Yeah. Hey, I want to see the day that somebody names their names their kid numbers. Like, hey, 54. Like, what does that turn back into?
50 Cent.
That's already taken. I guess Chad Ochocinco, but that's his last name. I'm talking first name.
I think
That would baffle me if I met a guy.
I think there was somebody that did, like one of the celebrities.
Of course, they can do whatever they want.
Who was it though? Because Kanye named. Didn't Kanye name?
Oh, they named him North.
Yeah, North.
Yeah, North.
That's what it was.
Like a direction, but that's not. I guess that's kind of out of the normal. But numbers like 55. Get over here. What? Who? You talking to what? 55? No, I'm Tim. No. Like that would just throw me off.
Agent 49.
007. Huh?
Yeah,
what?
007.
No.
There you go.
Ah, man, I'm still baffled by that 5%. Like, we're gonna have a lot of fact checks on the next episode, so hopefully there's a bunch of comments proving us wrong. But, man, you gotta trust everything you see on the internet.
So what do you think is going to happen whenever all of the ocean water is gone?
Oh, because apparently all the Earth is flat. Busted that one open. Um, dude, could you? Before I answer that, could you imagine the things we're gonna discover
Right.
if, like, for
'Cause
some reason, all the water gets drained? Like, oh man,
well, you see, the thing is where all the fish, sharks, whales, all that stuff going to go? They're going to be at the bottom where the water is. And once you get down there, it's just going to be a pile. Just a pile of dead animals.
dude, they're gonna be at SeaWorld, safe and sound. That's
True.
where half of them are, anyways.
That's true.
Free the whales.
We're going to have a lot of people mad at us after this podcast.
Yeah, that's all right. They can tell us in the next one.
Disney's going to have us taken down.
Shout out to Disney. We need a sponsor. Sponsor the Red Dragon podcast.
Yeah. You can have a dragon.
No, they can't have it.
They've already got one.
It wouldn't surprise me, man. Especially in like Area 51.
Right.
Like, just
Well, I know I know they've got aliens there.
well, yeah, dude. Our next door neighbors probably have aliens. Everyone has an alien in their closet. That's who wouldn't have an alien nowadays?
I mean, all right. So since we're on the topic of aliens, do you think that aliens are on Earth, just chilling, waiting?
100,000%. 100,000%. Dude, I guarantee there's some in Tennessee right now around a campfire laughing at humans. They're like, look, they're so dumb. How do they not know we're here? Like, everyone's like, oh, I saw an alien. And they're thinking, yeah, you saw us, you idiot. You didn't see us in the sky? We did that on purpose. Like, that's how smart aliens are. They can outthink us.
I think the world's gonna get overran with aliens one of these days, man.
Dude, what if we are the aliens and we already overran it? Boom. What if the dinosaurs?
Hold on.
They weren't even dinosaurs. We just think they're dinosaurs. What if they were here first, or they were here first, and we came from another planet because we ran our planet into the ground? Then what?
Isn't that what we're doing now?
Exactly. What if we're just the aliens going from planet to planet?
Oh God, you gotta stop. You're about to blow my mind.
Exactly. What if? We don't know.
That's crazy though. Like this.
Like, maybe your belly button is a secret portal. Like, someone has to, with the right power up in the mothership on planet Guantanamo, whatever, pushes your button and an alien pops out.
I don't.
Right?
It's so weird.
stupid, but it's like, oh my gosh,
It makes.
it's just
sense.
like the 5%. It's like the 5% of the water. Like, who would think that only 5% of the ocean is discovered? I wouldn't. And it's gonna stay like that because I ain't going to discover that. Get out of here! I ain't getting eaten by an octopus.
Yeah, that's one of those things that's really, no matter what you say, it could blow somebody's mind.
Oh, absolutely. Like, hey, there's only 5% of the water discovered in the ocean. You imagine doing that in an interview. So, what's your greatest accomplishment? I discovered 6% of the ocean. You're hired. You're in.
You're hired.
I think I would probably hire somebody right there if they told me they discovered 1% more of the ocean.
I don't. I don't know about that one, man.
Man, that means
It depends on the job.
they're dedicated.
It depends on the job, man.
Like, who would honestly go out in the ocean and try to raise 1% of that, and then come to your job and asking for it, dude? You're in. You're dedicated. That's it. That's all I need. I don't need an explanation. Come on in. When can you start? Tomorrow?
See,
Yeah, I make pizzas, but hey, you're a good pizza slinger. Let's go.
you're a good pizza slinger. You really sling the crap out of those pizzas, man. You're hired.
You're dedicated to your work.
We would be arrogant to think that we were the only living beings in our own universe. The Bible speaks of aliens on Earth. Let's
Dude, Antarctica. What's going on? Like, they could be living in Antarctica, and it's just too cold for us to go there.
Nope. Only because the government, like Illuminati and all that.
Dude, the government's a bunch of aliens themselves. That's why.
Lizard people.
Whoa. Now we're
Mark
talking.
Zuckerberg.
What?
Mind blown. No, I don't think they could be in Antarctica because I know we have. I probably shouldn't say that. The government, yeah.
The government. Yeah, the government's becoming obsolete. We don't need a government. Open a whole new can of worms.
Right, now the government talk. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
man, I just got a notification. Take it down. What?
Donald Trump, what are you texting me for? Turn it off. What?
No. Hey, all right, subscribe. Red Dragon Podcast when we get our own channel. Yeah. Leave a comment if we should do our own our own channel for the Red Dragon Podcast. We need to know.
We've been thinking about it. We wanted to test the waters before we do anything like that. So if this goes up well, then we'll consider.
It probably won't. It's us. Yeah. Mess everything up somehow.
I mean, we were talking about Hulu and Spotify, and now we're talking about aliens and
how
the government. And
heck, do we get from basically where I started with sauerkraut,
right,
to aliens, dude? That's why sauerkraut is an alien. There's no other way.
Is made by aliens,
dude. No one knows who. How do I want to say this? Like, who looked at the cabbage and was like, I'm going to leave this sit for like 12 years and I'm going to eat it? Like, who invented sauerkraut?
Well, that's what they do with wine.
Yeah, but wine is actually good.
No.
Yeah, like, that's the same way. Like, who was like, I'm going to let this sit for 15 years.
Wine is terrible, man.
And then I'm going to try it. Well, how come nobody's done it with milk? How do you know it's not good in 15 years? Or is that? I wonder if that's how cottage cheese. Yeah, I wonder if that's how cottage cheese came about. But like, still, who would be like, you know what? If I can find a way to eat this, I'm gonna. Like, it's so weird to think on some of the things that we eat and how it became about. Like milk. Who went up to a cow and was like, you know what? I wonder what would come out of those udders. And then I'm going to try it.
You know what? Just let me go. I'm going to go over here and pull on these teats
real quick. I'm going to go suck off a cow. Like, what? No. That's not what we do as humans.
No, buddy, that's not a cow. That's a bull.
Dude. Man, that was some good milk.
It's a little chunky for my taste.
A little chunky. All right. Yeah. Wow. Huh. 5%. So, that's still baffling.
So I was looking at the drones the other day. I was looking into them. Honestly, I'm not impressed with the technology that we have now. Why can drones only last up to like 20 to 30 minutes?
I mean, I guess you put a car battery, but how are you going to take off?
Right, but our phone battery, how long does that last?
On average. Depends. Am I watching YouTube? Am I subscribed to the Red Dragon podcast? Nope.
Yeah, am I watching the Red Dragon podcast? Probably 2-3 hours. The phone battery is smaller than a drone battery, and it still does way better than a drone battery.
That and you're paying like $1,500. Isn't it like the DG, whatever they're called, DGIs or whatever?
Yeah,
The Phantom's like $1,500.
I think so. I think they're about
Dude,
1,200 now.
If I'm gonna spend $1,500 on a helicopter, it better be able to pick me up and last like 5 hours. But do you also think it has something to do with live feeding the video to your phone? Maybe that takes up a lot of battery.
Well, not necessarily, because if I have my watch connected Bluetooth wise, I can still use my watch and all that, and it doesn't drain my phone battery. And that's basically how those are set up.
Right.
Because you put your phone on there and it's connected by Bluetooth, I think it is. It's either Bluetooth or a Wi-Fi connection.
I would assume Bluetooth.
Right, it would make more sense. But somebody was saying that they are connected by Wi-Fi, which makes absolutely no sense.
We need a nerd comment. Wi-Fi or Bluetooth?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not smart. Why do you think we're doing this podcast?
But yeah, I mean, it makes absolutely no sense. Why can drones only last 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes? It makes, like, with the technology we have, man, you can't do better than that. Like, just an hour, come on. It's like, oh, I just got in the air. Let me set her back down. I gotta charge the battery.
Oh, dude, look at that cool cow over there. Oh, what's that farmer doing? All right, let's go to the trees. Oh,
drones
gotta
dropping.
land.
I don't know, man. Things nowadays are just ridiculous.
We have the technology.
Ridiculously stupid the way it's designed. Like the new Call of Duty. So,
oh boy, here we go.
So their new maps are I should say all of their maps are absolutely awful with spawning. So if you're playing Domination or something like that, you can just spawn right next to the enemy. Like, come on now. How long have you guys been making a Call of Duty?
Yeah, what, like 15 years?
Something like that, man. Back to what? PS2 days?
Ooh, yeah.
I know they
PS3, maybe?
I know they had games on PS2, but they might not have been multiplayer. But still.
No, wasn't even World at War multiplayer?
I'm talking about PS2.
I don't know if Call of Duty had a PS2.
Yes, they did.
Didn't they?
Yeah, they came out with Medal of Honor.
Oh, yeah.
And a couple other ones. I don't remember the names. I think they were just basic Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, stuff like that.
Call of Duty 2.
PS2 had multiplayer. Not many people did it since it was laggy. I mean, it makes sense because they didn't really have the technology.
Really?
Well, they had the technology, just they didn't have the knowledge of it for it.
Did you know what the loudest sound, speaking of PS2, was that opening, when you turn it on, it's like, I couldn't even do it. I'm going to sound stupid trying it. That was the loudest sound.
Do it.
No, I don't even know.
Do it.
It was like
do it.
Oh, how'd it go?
Well, hold on. You need to get it right. Are you doing PS2 or PS1?
No, it wasn't that. That sounds like some Star Wars stuff.
Are you doing PS2 or PS1?
PS1 was just like, welcome to the 1500s.
What?
But no, like...
Hold up. You can't just bail out of that one. Come on now.
No, I don't even know without listening to it. I couldn't... Oh, man. How would you describe that? What? Like an atomic bomb going off?
Having the TV all the way up for PS1?
I've never heard of PS1. Surprisingly. Never heard one start up. Never.
What?
Yeah, I know. Just like you and sauerkraut. Never heard of one. Never heard a PS1 startup.
Hold on, what?
Yeah.
I knew sauerkraut was a thing. I just never had it. You're not gonna let that one down, are you?
Nope. Especially since you're from Germany, right? Hey, sauerkraut is good on my bratwurst, bud. That's Canada. All right.
Are you sure you went to geography?
If I did, I slept through half of it.
Nice.
Or I was playing cool math games.
Nice.
The cool math game sounds about right. The PS2 had multiplayer.
Yep.
Dude. You know what? Like, kids nowadays would not be able to survive. I know it's a meme, but we're going to talk about it.
What?
Modern Warfare 2 lobbies.
1v1 me on Rust, buddy.
Dude.
Pistols only. Knives
as
only.
Much, if my mom was able to hear that, what I heard through my headphones half the time, and what I said, I'm pretty sure I'd still be grounded to this day.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. How many moms got offended during that?
Hey, it's coming back, though. This new Modern Warfare that came out. It brought it back.
Good. But nowadays, everyone's going to get butthurt. You talked about my dad? What? Nah. Dude, and that's the same kids out here eating Tide Pods. I mean, hey, if that's you want to eat a Tide Pod, go ahead. Make sure you like our video first, but before you hit the hay.
Hey, Tide Pods are perfect snacks.
Apparently, and attic insulation is perfect cotton candy to eat.
Yes, sir. Perfect color, perfect taste.
That pink, blue cotton candy is pretty good though. I don't know, dude. Almost blue anything, I would say is almost top of the line better.
I don't know, man. If you're talking about flavor wise, Jolly Ranchers have pretty good cherry and watermelon.
But blue, dude,
the blue raspberry,
blueberry,
pretty good.
Okay, Airheads. What beats the blue?
I was never big in Airheads.
I say orange is pretty close, but blue still takes it.
I have no stake in this one.
I take that back. The only thing that would probably beat blue is that Big Red drink. I don't think it's better than Big Blue or whatever they call it now.
Ooh, yeah, I can agree with that one. Big Blue is way better than Big Red.
Yeah, but it can't just be the color blue. It has to be that blueberry taste. Like, it can't be like who makes that cotton candy drink? Is it?
You talking about the one that I normally get?
Yeah,
that's a Faygo.
Faygo, or Faygo. What Faygo?
Yep, Faygo.
Oh man, holy crap! We're almost pushing an hour already.
Right.
Wow, that went fast.
It really did.
And we'll keep it going for a little bit longer since our first podcast.
Yeah, might as well.
Dude, what's the most disgusting sound you ever heard?
Probably people throwing up, man. I can't do that one.
You think that beats people like slurping?
Ooh.
That's an easiest way to get punched in the throat is if you slurp, boom, done.
I don't see. That's more of like a pet peeve for me. Like, I can't stand it. It's not disgusting. It's just irritating.
I agree. Yeah, it could be a pet peeve. But it's still a weird sound. How would you even describe that sound? Slurping sound. Okay. Well, what if no one's ever heard a slurping sound? See, that just sounds weird. Get out of here with that slurp. Yeah, don't do that. You want to get punched in the throat?
I don't know, man. It's irritating when people slurp. Or ooh, have you ever had somebody slurp their food?
Oh, like
Not like
spaghetti?
not like soup or spaghetti or anything like that, but like pizza, like stuff that should not be slurped.
How do you slurp pizza? Like what?
Dude,
That's just going out of your way
dude,
to be extra.
I'm telling you, it's rough. It's rough on the ears.
I think I might say something if I ever heard somebody like a pizza buffet just slurp a pepperoni off of pizza. Like you are going out of your way to be that extra and to get attention. You do that, I'll give
Ridiculous.
you the attention. I'll put you on World Star.
We'll both be on World Star.
At that point, you might just move to Antarctica and be by yourself if you want to do that. And go explore the 5% of the ocean.
95%.
Yeah, 95% of the remaining, whatever. That's why I barely squeezed by high school.
Yeah, I think puking would probably be the worst thing ever.
Dude,
Because you
is it
can.
just me? I can't be the only one. Do you puke because you're throwing up? Do you throw up more because you threw up? I can't be the only one. I can't be.
That's like. That's really tough to say.
Like you obviously you know you're throwing up.
Because it's
But
gross,
then
man. It's just an awful taste and an
but then
awful
you think
feeling.
like, man, I just threw up. Yeah, and then you not no, it sucks to say. Yeah, taste it. But I throw up because I throw up. And then if I see people throw up, I'm done. I'm throwing up more.
Or
I
when you get
have a weak stomach.
those last bit of chunks stuck in your throat and you gotta cough them
Oh
up.
god, dude, I'm about to throw up. Dude, that'd be horrible. Oh man, I don't know. That's
Man,
so bad. Throwing up, I think that might be the weirdest sound.
yeah.
What was I
Chat's
gonna
being
ask?
kind of quiet, man.
No. Let us know, guys. We need something to talk about.
Yeah. Let us know what you think. What's the worst
Yeah,
sound?
what you know what word I struggle with, speaking of, like, not sounds, but the word I cannot say. I gotta think about it. Humiliate. Oh, I did it. Oh my god. The Red Dragon podcast saved it. Humiliated.
It's pretty humiliating.
Humiliating. Humiliated. How did I not say that correctly? My whole 22 years of existence.
All right, well, we're going to end that here. No, I'm just kidding.
Right? That was humiliating.
Next, it'll just be me.
Can't learn how to talk.
Yeah.
Dude. So I looked up a question. And this is out of my IQ range.
You looked
But
up a question.
cybernetically, how much of your body would you cybernetically enhance if you could? I would go 100%. If I'm going to become a robot, man, oh
What,
no,
you
I
mean
take that back.
like cyborg type stuff?
Yeah, I might go like 15%, actually. I wouldn't go 100%. Because then you're just that one golden robot off Star Wars. I don't want that.
C3PO.
Yeah. I want to be able to get shot and like
I don't know, man.
be able to heal myself.
I think like probably not like 50%, but a little less than that. Like if you had some crazy eyes or like at least one eye and like an arm. Oh, dude, you had super strength and you could see super far.
Dude, I already have a crazy eye, so hey, I'm halfway there. Can't see anyways. Dude, now that you say that, I might just choose like my left arm. Like if you could transform it like to anything, kind of like a transformer. Whoa. Mind blown. Check. I think that'd be pretty cool. I might just do like my arm.
Jane says my oldest son makes him sick by throwing up.
Yeah, see? I mean, I can't be the only one. Throwing up because you're throwing up is gross. Then you got to deal with the aftermath.
Ooh, the aftermath.
Now you got to grab some water. And then after you chug your water, you probably got to spit it back out because I'm not going to rinse out my mouth
Right.
with throw up water. And then you got to brush your teeth all at like mostly the time at night. So now you're already mad that you threw up. Now you're brushing your teeth angry. That's just a horrible way to end your night. Or in the morning. I mean, but if you throw up because you're hungover, wouldn't that make you feel better? Because you're getting all the toxic stuff out of your body?
In a way, maybe.
So I guess it's what time. The biggest day killer though is if you threw up at noon. Like, how do you do that?
When you wake up.
Man, well, some people, normal people, wake up at like 8 or 9.
Oh man, if you just woke up and just started throwing up for no reason, like if you didn't drink the night before.
Oh, dude, that would make me so mad. I'd probably punch myself in the throat. I'd make myself give me a reason to throw up.
Yeah, that'd be pretty gross, man.
Do we need to have? I might do, like every podcast, a fun fact of the day. See what I can find today. I'll have it prepared next time.
Why not now? Get one now.
That's what I'm gonna do. But next time I won't have to search.
I'm gonna pull something up too. We'll send it out like that.
Dude, I got facts all the way from the 1521.
1521.
Yeah. Martin Luther excommunicated by Pope Leo V. Or X. Is that 10 or 5? No, 5 is the V. 10. Pope Leo X. Or, you want something from 1777? George Washington defeated Cornwall's forces at the Battle of Princeton. Useless facts, but now you know. Or, today in 1959, you're at a dinner date. Hey, Trina, did you know Alaska became the 49th state in the United States today? Boom. Mic drop. You're married forever.
Alaska became the 49th state this year? Or
no, today. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Alaska became the 49th state this year. Did you know that? So next year, Hawaii is going to be the 50th state.
Wow.
Dude, have you ever seen a video where someone goes, how many states are in the United States? And they go 52? No, you retard. It's 50.
Whoa.
Like, I know that retard word was kind of heavy, but if you don't know how many states are in the United States of America, what are you doing? 52? How many years did we go to school for this?
Well, are you counting just states or
the states? Yeah,
parts of the
states.
U.S. too.
No, the North America, United States.
Isn't Peru?
That's U.S. property, I think.
Yeah.
U.S. something like that. But no, that's not considered a state. That's I want to say U.S. property. Something along the lines about that. But 50 states. There's 50 stars on the flag. So you think there's 52? Come on now.
I mean, something like that.
You were probably one of those guys that said 52, weren't you?
No, I always said 51.
51? Why? What state did you
I was always told 51, man.
From who?
I never counted them.
Well, no one. I'm not going to expect anyone to sit at the dinner table and be like, I want you to count all the states. But Dad, I got ballerina or ballet. No, you need to know how many. 51? What?
Hey,
What state you forget? Utah?
get this though. The stage before frostbite is called frostnip.
I feel like I knew that, but not like
It makes
knew it.
sense. Like
Yeah, frostnip. I got frostnip. What's
frostnip.
next? Frostbite. So what's after frostbite? Frost swallow? You're dead? You're done?
Frost death.
Dude, that's another cheap way to go. I guess just leave me in the iceberg. Frost. I frosted to
Yeah.
death.
Oh
Ooh,
man, that's a rip off.
what?
Even though Fruit Loops are different colors, they're all the same flavor.
What? Oh, Tricks. Weren't those different flavors? Tricks was slept on back in the day.
Hey, tricks are for kids, man.
But
That's
man,
why they don't look like shapes anymore.
I'll eat them. No, apparently it's to do with. I saw it recently. Something to do with like sugar or something.
What?
Like the sugar. Oh man, I'll have it. I'll be able to do more on the next episode. But it's something to do with like the amount of sugar, because they apparently like the shapes hold more sugar, so they were trying to cut back, and the amount of sugar that they were using couldn't hold that fruit shape. How many fact checks are we up to? Like 8, 9?
I don't know. Did you know?
Too many.
So, in your wildest dreams, I bet you have never thought that a snail could kill you.
How?
Snails have 14,000 teeth.
Yeah, but are they big enough to penetrate the skin though?
Could be, depending on how
Dude,
long
could
he's
you
gnawing on you.
imagine a snail with like saber-toothed teeth coming out?
Saber-tooth teeth.
That's like a fang, like a 4-inch fang. Dude, that's kind of scary to think about. That's going along with the man-eating catfish.
Right.
So, red. All right, 72 minutes. You want to call it, or should we keep going a little bit?
We can call it.
Because I think it was a good podcast. Let us know, guys, in the comments. What we should talk about next Sunday. We gonna do it next Sunday?
I think we could.
8 o'clock.
Pretty well.
Same time. 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. We'll do it on every Sunday. 8
Every
p.m.
Sunday.
Eastern Standard Time.
All right, guys. Well, let us know if we should make an actual channel. And if you guys liked it, make sure to let your friends know.
Yeah.
And give it a thumbs up. And then afterwards, it will be posted on my channel if you guys weren't able to catch it live. So we'll always have a copy somewhere. And then obviously if we get a channel, it'll be
be on both of our channels.
Podcast.
It'll be on both of our channels until we get a actual YouTube channel for the Red Dragon podcast.
Yep. And if it goes well, we'll probably maybe do podcast and make the
What?
For the pod channel. Channel pods. Podcast channel.
Tide Pods?
Tide Pods. There it is. Going back to the Tide Pod days.
All right, brother. Oh yeah, brother.
All right. Any final words before we say goodbye for the week?
No, just hope everybody has a good rest of their day, night, morning, wherever they are.
We don't judge. And enjoy your guys' week. Tune back in on Sunday. What day would that be? Just so people know. I know the 12th, my birthday. We got to do one on the birthday.
Yay. Let's do it.
All right. So we'll see you guys next Sunday, 8 p.m. And I hope you guys enjoyed our first ever podcast. Let us know how we did, please. All criticism is welcome. I mean, It ain't gonna hurt our well. I might have to go cry a couple times, but it ain't gonna hurt my feelings too much.
All feedback
to know what
is
you guys
good
thought.
feedback.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we will catch you guys next Sunday then. Don't forget to subscribe to our channels, Ultra T-Mac and the I'm Awesome channel. And we'll be posting content up there too, videos, live streams, and we'll be working on maybe eventually making a new channel for the Red Dragon podcast. But we'll catch you next Sunday. Peace.
Peace out.